Good evening. My name is Shannon Noteboom. I am an instructional designer working to help an elementary school in Ohio increase their students' math fact fluency. The target audience for my course are third graders who are on individualized education plans and receive specially designed instruction for math. I have designed a course which explicitly teaches and offers practice of all single-digit multiplication facts within 100. My course is designed to be used in a blended classroom environment where face-to-face and online instruction is incorporated. I also use the ARCS model of motivation as a guide throughout my course and to increase motivation and work ethic of the students. The course begins with the pre-assessments. Students will click to this first screen and click the pre-assessment. The pre-assessment is also the post-assessment and includes all the multiplication single-digit facts within 100. Students will complete as many facts as possible in their 5-minute time test. I created this pre-assessment through Quizlet. The students will type their answers in the short answer box and then click Answer. This pre-assessment will be scored by the Quizlet site immediately and determine where the students need to start with their fact fluency course. For example, if students show 100% mastery with times 0 and times 1 facts, they will start the course on times 2, 5, and 10. So here is my pre-assessment. It has 65 multiplication facts, which are all the facts within 100, and that is going to give me the data to see where students need to start within the course. If students haven't mastered any facts yet, they will start with times 0 and times 1. They will start by clicking the Let's Practice first, cover copy, and compare button. So they're going to click this right here. A fact like 1 times 5 equals 5 will pop up and the student will study it for 15 seconds. They will then click the fact again and a black box will cover it. Then a yellow box will pop up where they have to type in the full fact with the factors and the product. So they would type 1 times 5 equals 5 in the yellow box. All the facts for lesson 1 will be times 0 and times 1 facts. The students will practice with cover, copy, and compare and other activities for days 2 through 4 for 15 minutes. And on day 5, they will take an assessment for that specific times table. So for this lesson, they will be assessed on times 0 and times 1. Here it is. And this is just assessing times 0 and times 1. Data will be collected on the percentage increase in fluency for this times table. For the post-assessment, they will click the Test Your Skills click here, which I just clicked. They can choose from flashcards, write, test, match, or gravity. Each activity gives them a fluency score. I am going to choose match for this demonstration. And on this one, students are timed on how quick they can match the correct facts, and that accuracy in time is recorded by Quizlet. So let's take a look at this. So I'm going to click Start Game. And then they can either drag the product or they can drag the factors to the product, like I'm doing right here. Also, they are given badges each time that they do well or beat their score, and every 3 badges that they collect, they will receive a prize, which will most likely be a tangible item, depending on what motivates them. The rest of my lessons are set up identically to the lesson for week 1. For lesson 2, week 2, the times table that will be assessed, practiced, and reassessed are times 2, 5, and 10. I lumped these 3 together because the students were explicitly taught these facts by practice counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s. So they'll go through the same process. They'll cover, copy, and compare and work on some other practice activities, and then they'll test their skills for the last part of that week. For lesson 3, week 3, we will practice times 3 and times 4 tables. I wanted to note here that when you click on the test your skills button for each lesson, only that assessment for that times table pops up. So when I click on this, I'm only going to get times 3 and times 4. Lesson 4, week 4, we'll practice times 6 and times 7 using the same activities and the same formative assessment. Lesson 5, week 5, we'll practice times 8 and times 9 using the same process. Week 5 will also end with a post-assessment on all the facts. So here's the post-assessment. It's the same as the pre-assessment. The student objective for this course is to increase their fluency by 30 to 40% by the end of the 5-week course. Pre-assessment and post-assessment data will be reviewed after the course to see how many students met that objective. Thank you for listening and reviewing my course. I hope you found my video useful and would be able to implement it for a similar target audience. Thank you.